We're talking about Texas Roadhouse this morning. Texas Roadhouse serves up legendary food, legendary service, and legendary fun. And managing partner Keith Bollinger is in our Builder Source kitchen from Texas Roadhouse. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. We're glad to have you on this morning, especially when you bring so much good food
This is my kind
along
of cooking.
with you.
Right? This is my soul food right here. Yeah.
Well, good.
What's the Texas Roadhouse story?
Well, you know, it's hand-cut steaks, it's fall-off-the-bone ribs, it's made-from-scratch sides. We make all of our dressings in-house, and of course, everybody knows about our rolls. We were just talking about that.
Oh, the cinnamon butter, right?
Yeah, so right now they're in there making them right now, so it's a long process, but it comes out great at the end, and we love it.
Well, what's the story with your beef? You guys brag about your beef, too.
Right.
So tell us
Well, you know,
about
the secret is we cut it fresh. We get it in. We cut it fresh that day, and then we serve it that night. So it's
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just like anything. When it's fresher, it's better.
It does. It just tastes better.
Yep.
It always does.
I remember walking into the restaurant, and to the left, there's a whole row of just meat.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's the stuff we cut in the morning, display, and you can pick that steak, or you can get something you want cut special. We'll do it because he's there all day. Just cut it.
Wow, I
Very
didn't know
cool.
that. That's
Yep.
pretty neat.
What are you making for us today?
Well, today we're going to do a pulled pork sandwich. You know, we're thinking about, you know, a game day and what really goes well.
Yeah,
And this
it's that
is
time of
easy to
year.
get ready the night before, pull it out of the oven, little preparation, and then you go. We're going to start with a pork butt here.
Okay.
This little guy's right around 5-6 pounds. I don't know if that's what you need for your event, but you know, for where we're at, this is not even close.
Right.
this'll
How
do
many
for
people
me.
do you think this would serve? Do you have a roundabout guess?
You know, I could get about 12 out of this.
12 out of that?
You know, with
Okay.
some kids and adults mixed in. If it's just all adults, I go 6 to 7. You know, you
Okay.
don't want people to feel like, oh, there's no more
Not
left for
enough.
me.
Right. But this is for tailgating. That's usually the crowd that you'll have for your family if you're providing for,
Right.
you know, between 6 and 12 people. So
Right.
this is a good start.
So we always start with the boneless one because it's just way easier to work with.
Okay.
You know, we trimmed off some of the fat here. We want to leave some on so it keeps the moisture in as it's cooking. We use a seasoning salt that's our own special recipe. If you're doing it at home, you know, like a Lowry's or whatever, just a seasoning salt. And you want to
Okay.
be real liberal with how you put that on there.
Okay.
And you want to get
To
inside.
get it
Yeah,
everywhere,
you
huh?
wanna,
Okay.
and definitely wear gloves because it's a little icky.
It can be a little icky at times. Well, so how can we recreate this at a tailgating party or at home? Do you have any other tips you can give us? So obviously get that going.
So you season it up real well, then you put it in a pan. Okay.
Okay.
So you got a pan, you got a little drain grate in there, and then we put in we use liquid smoke, and this
Okay.
one's a hickory
Ooh.
smoke.
So give it
and
that
then-
smoke flavor.
Yeah, exactly. And then we add water. And that's
Okay.
going to keep it from drying out.
Okay.
We're going to wrap all this in tin foil. I always put a little sheet of a saran wrap on there first to really lock in all that juice that's going to be
good
kind of
tip.
cooking up and steaming. And it's low and slow. So you want to go
Low
about
and slow.
250 degrees, maybe 275. We do ours about 8 hours. You can get away with 5.5.
Okay.
But when it comes out, it'll be ready to go. So this you put in the night before and just keep it in there. Then when it gets done, you can just leave it on about 150, 160 degrees and just let it go until the morning when you're ready to pull it out.
You said
All
8
right.
hours. Is there a too long time that, 12 hours, 10 hours?
Yeah. When you get past 8, then you're starting to get into it'll get a little mealy and it's not
Okay.
as fun.
So, okay. Very
All
good.
right.
I
So we
need
put this in the oven. 8 hours later, it comes back out.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's next is we have the actual pork itself right here.
All right.
Let me just switch
Yeah,
them on
let's
out of
switch
here.
those out. Get the ready to go one.
And then this is what it's gonna look like. You can see
Okay.
all the wonderful juices in there. I don't know if you can get a
Ooh,
picture of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But that's what kind of happens afterwards. And then we're just gonna take this. We're gonna shred it up with our hands.
Okay.
And then pull the pork out. And
You need some
put it
other
all down.
gloves?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So
Now,
we'll
when they
grab
say
those,
pulled
okay?
pork, they literally mean pulled.
Yeah.
So you're
by
getting down and
hand.
dirty here.
Oh, you can't. Or if you're a little squeamish about that, you can always just use tongs. You know,
Okay,
just grab
use
a pair of tongs. You grab 2 pairs. Oh, my
All
goodness.
right. And then what happens after that? Then is it
Put it all in
barbecue
there.
time?
That's it. That's
it,
why
pretty
this is
much?
great for tailgate because really,
So easy. Throw
There
it
you
in the
go. There's
oven
the
and let it go.
preparation.
I love that.
There's the prep.
there you go.
All right, perfect. Well, we have 1 minute left, so we definitely don't want to just cook the food. We want to try some of this food. So tell us something. What do we have here? What can we try?
Well, I
What
made
all do you offer?
sliders over here, and that's just off
Okay.
our own rolls in-house. You can get anything. Those little Hawaiian rolls are great. Just put the pork on there, ready to go. And then I've got the sandwiches here on a Kaiser bun.
Okay.
You know, I love mine with onions and pickles. Jalapenos, spice it up a little bit.
Okay, so jalapenos, that's a good addition too.
Well, yeah, you know, we're here in New Mexico. You got to have things hot. I always put Tabasco in my sauce too, so you know you want a little kick on that.
So tell us where we can locate you guys.
Well, we're at 5900 Pan American. That's right between Jefferson and San Mateo on the frontage road. And you could call us anytime to get directions. It's 856-2226.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to dig in.
No longer, yeah.
Get in
we
there.
can't wait. We're going to dig in, and of course, you can get the recipe on our website, casa.com. We'll be